Okay, okay. But hey, we're good. We're good. We're gonna kind of start it over, refresh. Let's get off to a better start now that we can hear y'all. Perfect. All right.
Adam,
Nice.
you gotta be careful, like touching the mic and moving the chair. Like I can hear all of that.
Okay. That's just the man. Did you hear
Huh?
that echo? That feedback?
Yeah, it was
terrible.
pretty bad,
I can't hear myself think with all the noise in the background and fucking.
but it's all right.
All right. I don't see Lance on the line. What do you want to do? Thank you. Yeah, and you were pretty loud too.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Uh-oh.
The caller?
The club? Oh, no.
It's all good.
It's just us.
No, that's good. We can talk about a little bit of what we've done out here.
We just lost you.
Can we, Amanda, can we take calls without them?
Nice.
Do we have anybody on the board right now? Amanda? Is anyone on the board?
No
All right,
problem. Welcome back to Sports Rap Live. Got a shout out to Amanda because she's throwing that jive. I had to come back with a little freestyle, man, because that was awesome. That was awesome. We lost our connection with Centerfolds.
Hey, I
Believe
think
that?
they just, put us on mute. They probably don't want us to hear everything that's going on over there. But, we're out here in Vegas at the Clear Channel affiliate having a good time. Just wound down the Magic Trade Show, the world's largest fashion convention. Adam was out here for 3 days. I was out here for 2. I got a couple of more. But, man, let's just do a short recap of our week here in Las Vegas and tell all the Rat Pack out there listening just what we did. You came in, when was that? Tuesday night or Monday night?
Monday.
And you kicked it off
What a
with
day.
a big party, the Karmaloop Billionaire Boys Club Party, which is Pharrell's brand, his clothing brand.
Yeah.
And some of you know Pharrell from the Neptunes or NERD, also produced a lot of award-winning music with Jay-Z. I mean, pretty much a who's list of everyone in music from Madonna to Jay-Z. So, I mean, also I think he was a
Gracious host. Let me say this first and foremost. The guy knows how to host a party. And Karmaloop, of course, they provide good entertainment for the people out there at Magic because they're out there having a great time themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pharrell was even GQ's Best Dressed Man of the Year at one point. So, I mean, he's got a fashion sense and knows what he's doing with the music. I guess he knows what he's doing with business, too, because you can find his clothing brand now, Billionaire Boys Club, on Karmaloop.com.
Man.
Our good friend Dennis Tedesco out there in Boston, who we just happened to see today, who's been eluding us all weekend because he's been throwing some phenomenal parties going down here in Las Vegas, the first of which you attended Monday night. And then
at the Great Cosmopolitan Hotel.
Oh, the brand new Cosmopolitan Hotel.
Absolutely.
So, and then I got here on Tuesday. We hit up Magic. We said hello to all our friends, Diamond Supply Co. All of the sponsors of the H-Town Sneaker Summit, which I coordinate twice a year there in Houston. Just a lot of brands out here at Magic. I mean, basically, everyone trying to do something is out here pretty much. I mean, there's a handful of people that aren't here, but, a good majority of the world's greatest brands are here.
Well, and ironically, as we said, we're trying to get the connection back with the guys there in H-Town at Centerfolds over there at 6166 Richmond, right there on the Richmond Strip. And we're just in the shadow of the Las Vegas Strip. And of course, Magic, which is one of the world's largest trade shows, fashion trade shows, primarily apparel, footwear, accessories, things of that nature, is over there at Mandalay Bay.
Oh yeah, the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. You know, shout out to our girl Christina.
Christy.
Christy.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, and I'm talking to Andrew Martinez via chat right now. They're over there. They're getting dialed back in, so we're gonna join the party over there.
Is that what they call it these days?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna rejoin.
I'd be getting dialed back in too if I had a bartender
Hey.
or a waitress.
But no, we are here in the studio.
That's right.
At the Clear Channel Studios here in Vegas. Yeah, shout out to Christy Young, one of the media coordinators there for Magic, and she made sure that the experience for us was accessible and enjoyable. And of course, Mrs. Rapp came along and she got to experience it as part of the team now.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Little celebration.
Yes.
Shout out to our boy Neek out there at Stussy with the excellent dining recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Stussy is a long-time sponsor of the H-Town Sneaker Summit. Actually, Stussy and Undefeated now. And they held a party themselves yesterday. The All Gone book release, $100 book, featuring the best releases in streetwear for the year 2011. So, you know, that party was off the hook. I got to meet Valerie, co-owner of Fruition and Monogram here in Vegas, and also part of LeBron's new store in Miami. We may be talking about that a little bit later. Unknown, LeBron's new store in the mall at Miami.
Speaking of basketball right now, I think we got the guys back on the line. What's up, fellas? Oh, Bun B's on the line. Well, let's bring Bun on, because I was just going to give you... I hear music in the background.
Speaking of Miami.
Yeah, exactly. That was perfect timing. Thank you very much, Amanda. But I got to bring you this breaking news from Vegas right now. Rockets beat OKC. Home cooking. There it is. What's up, Bun? It broke Kadoma. It broke the parlay. That's for sure.
Well, you know, Bun, from what I see, the Rockets like to get off to a good start and get a good lead on people. The trouble is keeping that lead and closing out games. In the past couple of weeks here, they've been known for giving up that good 20-point or double-digit lead and having to struggle to close it out. What do you think it's going to take for them to get over that hump? Is that just coaching, or is that the youth of the team showing? Well, speaking of matchups, you're out there in Miami, and there's not. Oh, okay. Well, you just got back from Miami, and there's not much of a matchup for the Heat with anyone. I mean, they're destroying teams right now. That's right. You said the Heat and the Bulls are going. We just found out that the Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau is going to the All-Star game to coach the Eastern Conference All-Stars. Myself, I find no more fitting coach to fit that team. I mean, he's got that young Bull squad running with the poise of a veteran, even without Derrick Rose.
Hey, Bun. Bun, so we lost the connection with the guys out there, but you know where they are tonight holding it down for Sports Rap Live. I believe they can hear us, and they're trying to dial back up, of course, Andrew Martinez, DJ Gons. As executive producer, I thought you'd let you know that we will get them back on, and the party don't stop over there. So we're H-Town to LV, you know, you just getting back from Miami. We're taking this thing all over. Yes. Can I tell you something funny, Bun? I have to go to Las Vegas to stay out of that situation myself. So I know what you mean. Of course, we know who the executive producer is. But let's talk about some sports right now, all right? Because I know wifey talk, you know, Valentine's Day, it's a lot of pressure on a lot of dudes. You know, you got to make sure you do the right thing. Sometimes UPS drops, you know, I'm giving a bad rap right now, but sometimes UPS drops flowers off at the wrong house, throwing them on somebody's porch to take the rest of the night off with their own Valentine. As somebody in the room here dealt with. Oh. Well, you know what's so funny they say about Las Vegas is what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but why does everybody walking around on their iPads and iPhones with their eyes on their phone tweeting everything that is happening there? It's kind of ironic that that has no meaning anymore for a saying here in Vegas. Well, you know what? Hey, as executive producer, I'm going to let you know we are in a box here at our good friends here at Clear Channel Radio in Las Vegas. They were kind enough to leave the lights on for us, Bun, so we could get out here and bring the Magic Trade Show experience to H-Town live from Vegas right now. Yeah.
I even ran into a picture of you, Bun, on the celebrity wall inside Jeff Staples' booth, which had a pigeon coop in it, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
The pictures were basically raffling off kid robot toys that Staple had collabed with, and if you hashtag pigeon and tweeted it to Jeff Staple, you know, you had a chance to win right there on the spot. But it was great, Bun. You know, I said we kicked it off. Mrs. Rapp and I kicked it off with Pharrell. He was a gracious host, man. Somebody I've always just wanted to shake his hand and say, great job. You did it, kid. And I got a chance to do that. It was real special for me. And, you know, I planted that seed. Once they get Karma Loop TV off and running, that Sports Rap Live could be the next generation sports center, or, you know, even sports information, sports culture information program.
Well, I don't know if Bun's still there, but
I think
we're out here in Las Vegas at the Clear Channel affiliate with the special edition Unwrapped show live from Magic Las Vegas, the world's largest fashion trade show. We just closed out the week. The Rat Pack is out there celebrating in their own Vegas style at Centerfolds. So you guys can ride by there on your late drive home and hang out with the Rat Pack if you're in the area. But we're here live from Las Vegas with Bun B, the Trillo G on the line, executive producer of Sports Wrap Live.
Yep, and we saw the guys from Gumball 3000. Of course, once you guys watch the podcast later on, brought to you by AmpHouston.net, our new camera crew out there, and they're live at Centerfolds right now. So I'm curious to see what they capture, basically off stage there where the guys are set up, and apparently they're getting them dialed back in right now. And what's funny is Andrew Martinez said he's going to get Gons a black ISDN backpack for his birthday. That would be so nice of him to do that.
Yes, it would.
But we saw the guys from Gumball 3000 and, told them that we would love to jump on one of the legs. And the guys were pretty excited and had heard of H-Town Sneaker Summit and some of the things we do down in the H, obviously, with your involvement over the years and the way that you've bonded with those guys and just some of the nicest people you ever meet.
So, Bun, if you're on the line, why don't you tell us a little bit about Gumball 3000, how that fits in the world of Sports Wrap Live?
Huh. And Gumball this year just so happens to be in the U.S., and I believe that's for the first time, correct? The granddaddy of all races, absolutely. Hey, I think we got the guys at the club back. Andrew Martinez. There he is.
We're on live with Bun B Trilogy, who just got back from vacation. Yeah, he's given us the lowdown on the Gumball 3000 auto rally that will be taking place later this year in the USA. I believe they're going from New York to Los Angeles, and we'll be covering that here on Sports Wrap Live. We may even go along for a leg of the rally and broadcast live on location and get some interviews from some of those infamous rally car drivers.
Absolutely. Real G's move in silence. Hey, let's talk some sports now we got you guys back on the line. Bud, give us your thoughts, all right? And we've thrown out the puns. We've all heard them. There's a sweet Valentine's Day for the New York Knicks as the Jeremy Lin sensation had rolled on. And I know tonight he was not up to his average, at least, being the highest scoring player with 139 points through his first 7 starts in the NBA. I'm sorry, in his first 6 starts.
Well, I agree with you right there. I mean, Lynn was making Jared Jeffries look like an all-star out there at times.
Wow, Jared Jeffries almost hung it up recently. And and bottom line, they're still 15-15, guys. You know, with a mania, and it happens. You know, when it takes over a large market like New York, or L.A. or Chicago, it becomes a mania, and you still have expectations of playing defense. Okay, this team plays 0 defense. If you watch them, they basically now have to outline you. You know, you have to stretch the floor, and you have to run, and they're going to score a lot of points, but they're not going to stop a lot of people too. Huh. Yeah, and that's where they are. They're a 500 team. The Rockets are definitely not a 500 team right now. And as we head to break, I do want to talk about these Rockets and what our expectations are for them. And if you want to join the conversation, call in, say hello to Amanda at 713-212-5790, and she will patch you in. Bun, thank you so much for calling in, checking in, man. We really appreciate it. Of course, Wednesday nights are bonus time for us, and it is Sports Rap Live Unwrapped. And it's good to hear your voice. So we're glad you joined us because we're all over the place tonight. All right, man. Well, Andrew, we got you back up. Gons, are you there? Okay. Gons, are you there? Yes. Bun's still there. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ooh. Controversy.
That's what I said.
Controversy. Well, we're here, man. It's just, you know what? I think people that are...
No, it's all good. We heard you say that.
Yeah, we're still talking to Bun. You still there, Bun? Bun? Oh, okay. Okay. Talk to us.
At 9.
Yeah, after we come back from station ID at 9, yeah, drop the second one. Yeah. I don't know what time it is anymore.
Yeah.
Amanda. Okay. Yeah, this is
that was good. You played Bumper on the way out.
Yep. Yep.
We'd like Bumper all the way through if you could do that.
I know, that's how we do our show.
That's our style.
So it's kind of strange for us to have dry air. And, like, I got a text from Brian from Erickson. He's like, dude, are you there?
Amanda?
Okay, yeah. Brian was like, talk sports. I said, all right, yeah, we'll get it. We lost them, and we really had to just kind of touch on what we were talking about. So, anyway. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay.
How does it sound, Amanda?
No,
Yeah.
it sounded fine.
Is the content keeping your interest?
Yeah.
Okay, it's all good.
Well, at least we weren't a mess over here. That would have been a big mess.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you just heard Bun say it. Like, don't compare anybody to anybody. Just let them be their own person.
Hey, you have that third water? Yeah, what was that about?
What?
Brian Erickson chiming in, like.
You know why? We have dry. It was just us talking. Normally it's like Junction and music and everything. So I think he's like, why are y'all talking about the trade show? If we would have had like our music bump in and like.
Yeah, dude, don't show me stuff like that on the air.
Why?
Cause that shit's a downer.
Well, we gotta start talking sports.
Buns, Snickerbox Clyde, B-Boy Chits. Dennis is at the movies.
All right, soccer talk.
Soccer talk time?
Soccer talk. No, not right now. Brian's listening. No. Fuck.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, we said we were going to talk about the Rockets. And that should be a hot topic because
Hang on.
That should be a hot topic. We need to go into Rockets.
Yeah.
It's a final, 96-95. What's up, man?
Oh, look at this guy.
We can get him on
Yeah, of
We
course.
just got throttled.
Did y'all?
24 to 4.
here.
What'd you play?
Huh? Where?
What position did you play?
I play short. I was gonna tell you guys we
I think you're
played.
Yeah, hop on
J-Web.
with us.
J-Web, yeah.
Hop on.
No, we played.
All right, let's go. We're going hot. We're going hot right now. Welcome back to Sports Rap Live, everybody. Well, is anybody talking sports over there, you guys? What's all the chatter about? Let's talk about these Rockets as they knock off OKC. They were up big. They were up 15 points in the first quarter, as Bun B mentioned just a little while ago when we had the Trillo G on the line. Thank you for tuning in. I know he's on iHeartRadio right now, back there in the H-Town.
How about Amanda bringing us in with that Pharrell?
Right on cue. Right on cue. That was, yes. Well, of course, and you guys can come see us each and every Thursday night at Junction Bar and Grill, 160 West Gray in the shadow of downtown Houston. But tonight the guys are at Centerfolds, and I know they want to send shout-outs to them. But real quick, we've got Jay Webb. He just joined us here right after his softball game. He is one of the local resident superheroes here at Clear Channel, Las Vegas. So we're very happy to have him join us, and he is a huge Runnin' Rebs fan, Andrew.
Huge.
So everybody say what's up to Jay Webb out there, DJ Gons and Antinas. Jay Webb actually runs a website out here and provides all the UNLV news. UNLV. Okay, go ahead.
No.
He walked in the room. He
I
goes,
went 2 for 3 with two singles.
but he walked in the first. Oh wow! Wow, this is Gon's a softball player.
But I was starting shortstop, and I did make several excellent plays, I might add.
There you go. He's also got a Cubs hat on, so I don't know what that means in his mind.
But we were talking, the Killer Bees killed the Cubs for years. You can get out of the NL Central, like, please.
Goodbye.
Please. Well, yeah, I mean, I projected us at 27-5, so I actually saw it coming. I thought we were going to get our fifth loss in the second half of the Mountain West. But, you know, we were 2-2 on the road in the conference, getting outscored by 3 points in those 4 games. Or, no, only outscoring them by 3 points in those 4 games. So it's been tight for us on the road. We're strong at home and on a neutral court. But on the road, I don't know what our problem is. We had a 15-point lead with 13:51 left in that game, and then we just fell apart. It was horrible.
Okay, guys, you know, hey, if you're not talking sports, you're talking babes. And I'm getting pictures from our buddy Jay Nature here. Look at this, Jay Webb. This is
wow.
live on the scene. Well, hey, can you guys tell us about the scene there at Centerfolds and definitely plug those guys before we get to the top of the hour? Can you give us a hotkey just to describe it? Well, no, I want a hotkey. Can you give me a hotkey to describe it? That's what I want. Yeah, I know you got the NPC right there. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, well, are they enjoying the show? Oh, wow.
It sounds like Gons and Andrew are the ones enjoying the show. But yeah, I mean, I can.
Oh, peaks and valleys, huh? I get it. All right, well, let's take this. Let's take a look at this game. The Mavericks and the Nuggets. Of course, the Nuggets have been an upstart team since the Melo trade. I know you're a big Melo guy,
Huge.
Syracuse fan.
Huge.
J Webb.
But I gotta say, I'm a Pacers fan. I hate the Knicks. I don't even have. I have Melo's jersey at every level, every team. You know, his girlfriend's jersey, Lala. But I will not buy a Knicks jersey ever.
Oh, you were a Reggie Miller guy.
Die hard.
And where are you from?
Iowa.
Exactly. Pacer fan. Well, yeah. So the Mavericks, this team they're Jekyll and Hyde. You never know. One night they look like the champs, and Dirk is Dirk. The next night, you know, he's kind of off. He's 17 and maybe 6 rebounds and not much. No, I've never heard of that. I've heard there's no I in team. Yeah, that's youth. I mean, that's lack of J.R. Smith.
And didn't Dirk come out and say he shouldn't be on the All-Star team? I mean, he knows as good as anyone else.
Hey, is Soccer Talker there at the table? Can I talk to him real quick? Hey, what's going on, Luis? There he is, at Soccer Talk Luis on Twitter, of course, there on the line. I'm sure it's beautiful there. You're enjoying yourself, sir? Dizzy? Well, hey, don't get dizzy, man. We need you to, of course, you heard Glenn Davis right before our show. He talks all that is Dynamo there at Sports Talk 790 and iHeartRadio. And you're going to give us some big news. Your boy, Brian Ching, there's a story about him that's been brewing around H-Town and a certain Montreal expansion team. So I want you to update us on that later. But right now, your Spurs, they're 21-9, Luis. This team, are they going to make one more run? And Parker looks like an all-star again. You think he's motivated? Tony Parker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hey. Oui. Yep. Yeah, it's inevitable. That Spurs team, you can't deny they were a dynasty at one point in the Western Conference. They, 4 rings. Hello. Coach Pop, out of nowhere as an NBA coach, and ended up being one of the greatest coaches considered of all time. All right, guys. Well, hey, y'all sound loud and clear. We're glad we got you back on the line. Centerfolds, it's going down. Yeah, I know, man. We can actually unwrap this thing. Of course, it is a bonus edition of Sports Rap Live here on a Wednesday night. We are in Vegas. Yes, sir. Oh.
Almost stepped over. I may have stepped over a dead person. I'm not sure if he was dead or not. And stumbled upon Wale about to go 10 rounds in the lobby of the hotel. So, yeah, it's been an eventful week to say the least.
Look, G, you never know what you're gonna see.
Oh, it's the Wild West out here. I moved out here from Iowa, so I mean, I was like straight off the boat. But my first week.
Yeah, it was almost Tupac back last night in the brand new Aria Hotel here in Vegas.
Well, let's talk about Marquee last night. It was insane. Of course, if you guys follow us on Twitter at Sports Rap Live, myself and Mrs. Rap and Kadoma came out here to Vegas for the Magic Trade Show and got to meet some great people along the way, some new friends, some people we might bring back to Houston with us. You never know, man.
Yeah.
If people are good people, we bring them into the Rat Pack. And I know the Rat Pack's out there tonight, and we're taking it till it's still early out here, man. I don't know about you guys. Y'all are probably getting tired over there. But, yep.
Yeah, I just want to clarify. Gon said Rat Pack will be popping up at Centerfolds in just a few minutes. So
yeah, even from Las Vegas, he brings you. Well, not only puns, but the irony that we're sitting here in the studio and you guys are the ones that are at Centerfolds, with all the lovely ladies that we hear about over the line. So you guys enjoy yourselves. Of course, if you're out there driving around and you want to go enjoy yourselves too and hear some sports talk, we're going to bring you some other stories from Vegas out here, some people we've run into. And of course, yeah, absolutely. Andrew Martinez is going to get into the Martinez Report after top of the hour, and we will talk some college basketball as we get close to March Madness. Probably my favorite time of the year. As a kid, especially, if you would stay home sick from school,
Every year. I had the coolest mom on that.
Yeah, it's just inevitable. Like, hey, I could be doing worse things. I'm watching basketball.
Exactly.
I want to watch some basketball. And then spring training is right around the corner after that. So, Andrew, I think we're going to play the Buku track, who we actually saw in the middle of Magic Trade Show DJing. And he's shouting out Sports Rap Live and H-Town Sneaker Summit. And it was great to see him out there. Of course, you'll hear that track right after the top of the hour here. And, all right, well, let's go. We'll see you guys on the other side. This is Sports Rap Live, Unwrapped.
I got time to get a restroom.
Thanks, madam.
I got time to get the restroom.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Hey, listen to this track. This is how we do it.
Huh.
Huh.
That's tight. No, Houston be tight, dude. Like, that's like a cool city, man.
It's a good move. Brian's mad cool, too. He texted me, he was like, start talking sports. I don't want to hear about Vegas anymore. I was like, yes, sir, PD. You know Del, the funky Homo sapien?
Mm-hmm.
Buku is his manager and
Really?
very good friends with Hyro and
That's cool.
a lot of guys we grew up with. Which is exciting, because now he's spitting out Sports Rap Live tracks for fun. Here, y'all use
That's
this.
really cool.
Man, you had to let that out, Gons. Well, normally on Sports Rap Live, so weird because we always have a beat to our show.
Mm-hmm.
So dry for me is really like
Yeah.
God's normally he'll spin all my beats in my ear. So we got and
Tito says it sounds good on iHeart.
yeah, we've got there.
People always like where our setup in here usually sounds smooth and clean and all that. So.
Well, in the strip club, they had the worst echo
Um,
to where we couldn't hear them respond. We couldn't respond, because
Yeah.
it would feed back and I was listening to what I said. But we got it fixed. Andrew, can I ask you a question? Andrew, what was the bounce back on Murray State after losing that first game? Did they come back and win their next game? Okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I thought that was we had to see what happened to them after that loss. Hey, don't hate on the Midwest. Don't hate on the Dakotas. We've got Iowa in the building, man.
Yes, sir. We got our own new little intern out here at the Las Vegas Clear Channel Studios. Our man Jay Webb.
Intern. This guy is no intern. He's a paid professional at what he does.
Well, he's doing a little Sports Rap Live on the side here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
and we don't like Wichita State out here in Vegas, by the way.
No, not at all.
I didn't know you were going to cut him a check after the show, Adam.
Oh no, we'll put it on. We'll put it on the home stations tab. All right, because we want to bring you guys Sports Rap Live when we go out on the road, and we are going to be in New Orleans for the Final Four, Andrew. So let's start looking at some of the major conference teams that we think are going to end up in the Final Four.
Yeah, Anthony it is, yeah.
Well, wait, on that point, Andrew, with Kentucky, Calipari teams now, and it was Anthony Davis, by the way. Yes. Yeah. Oh, man.
I thought that was a headband.
Damn! That was... Nah, it was close, man. But, all right, so Calipari teams, whenever they get in big moments in big games, you've seen missed free throws, you've seen mental lapses or defensive breakdowns. Is this team going to be able to sustain it and actually pull through for the championship? Born ready. All right, well, you mentioned Syracuse. We've got a Syracuse fan here in the building. And this team, after the loss, have bounced back. Boeheim basically called his team out and said this is a terrible performance even after a win, and that was very un-Boeheim-like. This team, can they beat Kentucky if they match up in the final? Yep, yep. Well, Missouri, a team that's on its way out of the Big 12, of course, we've talked a lot about, on their way to the SEC. They're having a heck of a season, too, sitting at number 3, 23-2. Huh. That's pretty stout, because he did some things after Roy Williams was there that Kansas was pretty happy about. Now, let me ask you this, Andrew. Is there really a nice young lady dancing to Kings of Leon right now at Centerfolds there on Richmond? Right. Well, you know what? And I was telling Jay Webb this a little while ago. Normally, we have Gons providing all of the dopest beats for Sports Rap Live, and we are a lot of times live on location. So we're glad to be able to take it to 2 cities now and get in here while you guys are holding it down over there. But now that I can hear music in the background there, it sounds like the party's jumping. We'll keep on talking about this college basketball and North Carolina Duke flip-flopping back and forth in the polls, Andrew. And not the polls there at the club, by the way. I said not the polls there at the club. We're talking college basketball polls. Right. That game, it's going to be another Austin Rivers game. He's got to protect the home court. He's got to come out and match that performance. If not, you really can't one-up a game-winning shot. But he can play big and play for the name on the back of the jersey as well as the name on the front of the jersey for his future in the NBA, as we all know. But let's take it local here. I know we touched on UNLV a little bit, but I'm looking at the polls right now, Andrew, and they're a solid number 11. Is this a team that's going to bounce back from another loss on the road, which I think they sit at 4-4?
No, so we're 6-3 conference.
6-3 in conference.
Mm-hmm.
4-4 on the road.
5 on the road.
Well, a big decision in that's going to go tonight. New Mexico, San Diego State play tonight. So if New Mexico can beat San Diego State and then UNLV wins in Albuquerque on Saturday, then we'll all start over with 4 games to go. Three on top at 7-3 in the Mountain West.
That's what we love about March Madness, because it starts towards the end of the regular season, and as it ramps up in the conference tournaments, from the small mid-majors to all the way to the big conferences, all the way to the March through Madness, and you can hear all the March Madness you want and can handle on Sports Talk 790 and iHeartRadio. Of course, exclusive rights to playing all those games all the way to New Orleans in the Final Four.
That's right. We'll be out there live in New Orleans from Radio Row, giving you all up-to-the-minute updates live on Sports Talk 790 and iHeartRadio.
Well, and Andrew and Gonzo probably... Well, hey, I'll tell you what. We'll keep this studio warm for you, and if Jay Webb's still around these parts, he'll take care of you. You can get in the studio with him.
Oh yeah, March Madness in Vegas is the best. Other than the Super Bowl, that's the second best weekend to be in the city.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you know, it's starting to buzz a little bit now. All right, I know we got to go to break, guys. You guys hold it down over there, and when we get back, we will talk some more hoops. We'll talk. There's a couple of NFL stories we should touch on, and we will be back for more of that and more on Unwrapped Sports Rap Live. Wow.
Amanda's doing pretty good with the bumpers.
She's good. It's strange being here, you know, like trying to time everything, because Gons is like, I gotta take control and like plug centerfolds. They want us to say centerfolds.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Just work it in.
yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
How did China Rose work?
Oh man, I went to a Hawaiian place.
Is that what it is? I don't know.
Yeah, it was
In
great.
Vegas, it's all Hawaiian, Japanese.
Fused.
It's all one.
It's fused, as they say.
Good to have a. Oh yeah, maybe it was because it was something Rose, right? Right behind McDonald's. Yeah.
No, I
Maui
don't
Rose.
know.
That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was great.
Same thing.
I think I tweeted you.
Oh, that was something else. It was a robot.
No.
We gotta have instrumentals playing next time.
Of course.
Yeah. But
Totally different show.
yeah.
Because I hear the music there at the strip club, and
You
I'm
need
like,
to sound a little more alive. Tito said you sound tired.
well,
Yeah, I know we're tired, but we got 30 minutes here. We
I
can.
know, we need to power up.
Do
45
you want
minutes.
me to still have B-Boy call in, or just have him call in tomorrow during the sneak of the week?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Because I don't know how the call's going to
I'm just
sound
gonna
through
tell
their
him we're having phone
ISDN.
issues. We've been having some issues.
Oh yeah, did you guys get disconnected or something?
Bun was fine. Bun sounded good. I think everybody heard him just fine. Dama, was there any more napkins in your bag?
There's
There's
some
some
more here.
on top of there.
Some greasy ass thing. Because I can't tell if Gons is taking it out to break or I'm supposed to take it out to break.
What time am I going tomorrow?
9:18. Alright, let's kill it, dude. We got 45 minutes left.
At least we know Brian was listening for once.
Yeah, but
During our
he probably wanted to hear, like, how are they going to pull this off?
yeah.
Oh, I should. I'm going to stop.
No, they can edit that out.
No, that's a huge file on this camera. We tried that, so I'll just stop it.